And we are back live here. The Score Zone app hasn't come up on this here view, but it has come up on the other views. I'm here joined alongside Mr. Corey. Corey, you are no stranger to this venue, the Remax Center.
No, this is kind of like coming home for me. I lived in Newfoundland, I guess, 2011 to 2016. And curling was my thing back then, and so this Remax Center was a place that I spent countless hours, played lots of competitions here. So as soon as I heard this event was coming to this building, I said to the two guys that are with Joe Cornhole with me that this is something that I need to attend. I was like, if you guys want to come with, I'm going to this event. So I made it happen. I'm glad to be here. This is such a great event for ACL Canada and also great for Cornhole NL to bring something to this magnitude out here. And I know our first Open that we had was definitely an eye-opening experience, and I'm sure that the people from NL are just loving this and kind of swallowing up the same way that we had it.
Exactly, and not to kind of break any news or whatever, or stick out any secret. It looks like they were live that first round there, and they washed it out. But I think it's coming out next week. We have a little thing that you have a banner up here in this building.
Yeah, I do. So 2015, I was actually fortunate enough when I was curling out here that we got an opportunity to win the NL Travelers Championship and go to the Canadians in Ottawa. And we had a great run there that week and ended up going undefeated throughout the week. And definitely we brought home the championship for NL. And I'm pretty sure it might be the only time that NL's won that Travelers Championship. So it's definitely something that I'm very proud of. And I've actually reached out to a couple of the guys. I actually hadn't seen the banner before I got here on Thursday. So definitely was kind of cool to kind of come in. I sent a picture with it to a couple of guys, and I also sent it a picture to the guys that live here still that were on that team. And so they're actually going to show up down here, support me in kind of my new venture here at Cornhole, and we're definitely going to get a team picture, I guess 6 years after the fact with our banner. So it'll definitely be a fun weekend for me. And everybody that keeps asking me, is that your name on the banner? And I just that's the old me prior to Cornhole was where I was spending my time. So I've now translated my life in the time that I spend around the Cornhole.
Exactly. It looks like we got Amanda Oakley here with a 1-0 lead. I kind of knew some people were shocked with Dion and Albert coming up to the Open in Ontario there in Niagara Falls, but I knew we were going to have some name that was going to have a breakout performance. And right here for me right now this weekend for the women's here is Amanda Oakley, because she's went through a bunch of players, then just of course she lost to Crystal Haegens in the Queen Seat game, but now she's here playing against Lana in the to go to the finals.
So this is a name that I actually noticed last night at the social event. The numbers that she was putting up. It was just somebody pointed out this lady because her numbers were quite high, and they said this isn't a name. She hasn't come to the Open in Ontario when they have their big contingent of players come. So it's definitely a surprise, but she's definitely got the game here to compete at this level. What I'm seeing, the board conditions are actually really allowing people to run bags here, which is really helping out the numbers, and she's got the bags that seem to, when they get around the hole, they just kind of go in, which is definitely a benefit at this point.
Exactly, yeah.
Lana's just trying to bring this one back and see if she can kind of sneak 2 points.
I think that was a great bag by Amanda there, just kind of sitting in that spot. And then Lana drops that bag.
So I tried 2 points for Oakley here, so Lana was trying to probably collect everything and go to a 10 on 8. Unfortunately, just kind of taps her opponent's bag in. So from a little bit that I've seen from Amanda here, she really needs to push to try and get first bag back. Even when she's playing Crystal and a couple of the other people that I've seen my time here today, is that first bag just continues to go into the hole. So you gotta find a way to put a little bit of pressure on her right now, because she's straight down the middle and waits for her opponents to miss bags off the board, kind of what I did there.
Yep.
She's more looking for
And she's looking at another 4.
7.
Was it 7? Yeah, so she's now up 10-0.
So probably what you're going to see now, Lana's going to probably take some chances here. She's got to throw a block. She's got to change the momentum that Amanda's got going on here, because she's now just straight down the middle, putting up 8s, 10s, 12s at this point in time.
Yeah. And the thing that I found, and really had to talk to some of the players from here, is that Wednesday and Thursday, and they didn't think that they could compete with the bigger names that have been down from Montreal. They didn't think they were good enough. And I think here Amanda, and then the long run that Valerie got. Valerie may have just lost to Lana Smith for this to come to this game. That they can actually go and compete with these players.
Another characteristic miss out of Lana. So Lana's probably one of our players that when you play, I play her on a consistent basis in Ontario, is that she's normally right down the middle. Slide shot game is definitely on par. So these misses kind of left and right are uncharacteristic of kind of the game that she plays. She's very, very safe. She normally just kind of tries to slow play it. So the fact that she's kind of following her opponent here and not taking advantage of misses like that where Amanda misses to the side of the hole is just a little bit uncharacteristic at this point in time.
I think the other great thing is to see who's sitting in the queen seat. It's Crystal Haegens, who's one who I thought is always so great back in Ontario. And see her do so well here.
Crystal's up there continues to develop. I know she's at Fort She plays a lot of the Fort Joe Cornhole events. She's local to where we run a lot of our regionals, so she's a consistent player in my area. And she continues to develop. She works hard. And so to see her getting some results at this point in time is definitely a testament to her. I'm definitely happy to see that she's throwing well, because she is playing with one of my Fort Joke buddies tomorrow in doubles, so he's definitely been following along. And so he's quite happy to see that she's kind of putting up some numbers, because that'll definitely help him make a run if she's able to continue with this.
Yeah, we've seen an uncharacteristic bag off the board for Amanda. Because it's 2 off there now. Usually going into this round here, Amanda had an 8-4-3 to Lana's 6-7-1.
It's like a 10 on 4.
Yeah. So Lana coming back with 6 points. Cutting that lead in half. Lana now with a bag off to the side. The other thing I'd like to see with some of the players from Newfoundland here, especially, is be a little more aggressive. Go for that airmail 1 or 2 more times.
I was having this conversation with a couple people, and I think that what you'll see over the next year or so, now that these Newfoundland players are getting exposed to this open ball and whatnot, is when you look at the 2 guys that come out of Newfoundland that we play on a regular basis, Dion and Albert, they're two of the best in the game, just run bags. They just run bags in the middle. Dion puts up monster numbers of running bags. And now they're getting exposed to some players where they get to see these random rounds and the Burning Portal Leslies that play a little bit of a different game. They buck up the board, they make their pull shots, they throw the airmails. There's kind of a different outlook on the game, I guess you might say. These guys have all been chasing Dion and Bernie, throwing and running bags. Now they're kind of seeing the evolution of the game, because even at the top level, when you look at some of the pro shootouts and stuff like that, the game is evolving. When I talked to Connor the last time I saw him, he's like, all the pros are throwing slow bags, they want to throw it in front of the hole, and they want to make more shots than the other player.
Yeah.
The throwing it down the middle, everybody looks at these numbers where they're like 11, 2, 9, 4, these guys running bags, like the pros can. And so now they're trying to figure out ways that they can beat a guy that can throw 12, 12, 12. And so kind of that's the evolution of the game here, because the bags are getting to be so good, the boards are so consistent that you're able to kind of shot.
Yeah, and there's another 6 put up by Lana. Make the score now 17-12 for Amanda. Amanda kind of puts out a little bit in Lana's lane. Another miss by Lana. I think what we're seeing in here, I'm not sure with the live court, is that we got bigger crowds watching games. Like, it seems like you go back to stuff back in Ontario and that, and it's, everyone kind of leaves. They're all done with stuff. Great bag by Amanda there. But they're done, and you don't get these crowds that are sitting here watching.
Yeah, even last night at the social event that they had here last night, in the game that Brandon was playing against the Dion, the crowd that was all around that board was cheering on Dion to kind of compete with the top level of definitely was. I really don't see that in any level that we have. Like, even when we have live stream games, people just kind of leave and they just kind of rely on you guys to keep the live stream going and keep people involved.
Yeah.
It's like these guys here lined up to Amanda here at the same time, which I don't know that Lana's kind of experienced this, and I don't know how this is affecting Amanda here. She feels like all of her peers here kind of cheering her on.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see how that affects even the finals if Amanda's able to get through with Crystal, and knowing that she has a little bit of a sports background here.
Forgot to switch up the camera. There, I got talking too much here, but yeah, if I'm looking at the crowd here in front of us, I'm only saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing 6 people from Ontario. The rest are all just the Newfoundland players that are all here. Amanda's up again. Great block by Amanda put up in the front. Launa will follow up in behind her. I think that also goes back to we just had the screech in happening in the lounge here, but I think that's just always the part of the Newfoundlander that will kind of follow their own.
I actually played baseball here as well in my time here, and I even remember some of the weekends where it was like our provincial championships, and St. Pat's Ballpark was just absolutely packed. And it was Newfoundlanders that were just there having a great time and supporting the sports community. And I know that this community has supported many sports. They've had non-pro sports teams, they've had like leaf farm teams and stuff like that. And this community has always supported sports. So to see this kind of atmosphere is definitely good for the game. And I had to do that. And this is what you want.
Exactly, yeah.
You want people to kind of hang around and see the big games, because this is only helping our throwers here get this exposure on a live stream with people talking and being able to kind of manage that.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a great block bag by Amanda there, just kind of putting it right in between Lana's bags, and then she gets a come around bag like that. Lana needs to get this bag in here. Yes, she does. Amanda's up and in for 2 more. Make it now 20-16 for Amanda.
Gets a little bit closer here to the end. The crowd just keeps getting
a little
bit bigger.
It's almost like each end you get like 5 or 6 more people that come up here. And Lana's off.
I can only anticipate that if Dion Cruz or Albert Parsons makes a decent run on Sunday come the singles, how many chairs in front of us?
Probably in behind here, yeah.
Like if you look behind
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's almost double the size of the crowd.
And then Amanda's in again. And that will be it. Amanda will make the final to play Crystal Haegens. And I think going in just, I think the crowd did probably have some sort of factor in that outcome.
It's a great opportunity for both of them on both sides. For Lana to get to play in front of that crowd, but she's kind of like the road team in that situation where she knows that the crowd's kind of slanted, cheering against her, and having to kind of battle through that, knowing that I'd say about 80% of these people in this crowd are all saying they want Amanda to win and see Newfoundland in the women's final. The big thing that Crystal's probably going to have to manage now is that it's been quite some time since she had to play Amanda in that Queen Seat game.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, I'm thinking maybe an hour and a half or more. I know she's been thrown over on the boards, and she looked at me. We know each other one another. She's just like, I kind of lost it from how well she was playing in that game. So I'm hoping that she's able to kind of straighten out here. Looks like she's got her earbuds in, so hopefully that kind of mitigates some of this Newfoundland crowd that's going to.
Exactly, and you got to wonder if that sports background, she's able to kind of. Oh, there goes camera. I got You know, as you say, the players have to use the live stream, so do the fans in grabbing stuff.
So, just one of the things that I noticed, and maybe this is a thing that I'm too much into it, but Amanda just beat your opponent, standing on that side of the board. You're the visiting team at this point in time. Do you win the spin and do you switch her sides? Do you put her closer to the crowd so you can kind of get away from hearing all the little thoughts? Like a little bit of gamesmanship in this situation where it's something that maybe I might think about if I'm in that situation. You're playing against you're the road team here.
Yeah.
You're the team that has to be beat twice, but still. And you put her closer to that crowd and potentially.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask that is because we're still so new in Cornhole, do we know that the spin, for the spin is that, it's not just first bag, it's you can choose the side as well too, right?
And people say, well, in singles it's less of an issue. But in this situation where I'm playing close to the crowd, I know Nick Cassidy won a conference back, I guess, Conference 1 Intermediate Championship, and a little bit of secret that he let us into after he won that is he played his first game against Dave Dean, and he was further away from the scoreboard.
Yeah.
So he was picking up balls and Dave was playing on the score, but the second game he flipped it because he was getting tired, he was having to pick all the bags up. And so he flipped Dave, and he kept scoring. Dave had to pick the bags, and it was just a little bit of energy, a little bit that he was saving that might make a difference in that situation to potentially. It's one of these situations that even if Vice Crystal in this situation, she loses the first round, I might try for her second. Change what? Do something different, especially coming off the home break.
Does that come up? Maybe I have to go and grab it.
You have first bag. You don't have a first bag with cards. You have to win the spin. And once you win the spin, then you can take first bag and decide.
You have to wait for. I'll go and grab. We'll be back here in a second here. Just waiting here for Todd to assign the match here. So looking back to that last game here, final stats of that game, 7-8-7 to 7-4. But now looking back to the last game that these two played against each other, they were pretty close as well in that game as well. Okay, Amanda, it's up now. That the game is up there now.
So Amanda won the spin here. She'll have first bag, which in the last game seemed to be definitely a benefit for her. So, and she drops out a block, but she didn't do it at all this time. So interesting if that was the strategy or if that's just.
Looks like now they're just making up a train there in front of the board. Crystal just goes in. So Amanda will have to win 2. Amanda knocks one of her bags in. Does Crystal now go up for that? She tries. And she hits the air mail. Looking to try and collect her bag. Just missed on that.
Almost made it a little too clean.
Yes.
In front of the hole, she drags in, she gets 2 points. So definitely a risk that you want to take her right. See if you can get lead back out. And that's lead back in that situation. So if she's able to get lead back with an 8-on-6, then definitely can turn the tide a little bit in her favor.
She puts a little bit of a block up on Amanda's side. Amanda go offside her bag. Knocks her bag a little closer. Amanda goes through. Tough bag. Now the other thing that Crystal did talk about the last time she played on this court was that right up to the left, right on Amanda's side here that you're looking here now, is a heater. So he is kind of running some heat there. So when the players are on this going from this end, they've got heat kicking down on them pretty good, which will probably even change that board.
It may be affecting different board seats.
And you know what? To be honest with you, you almost seen that the last game with Lana and Amanda, that they were each scoring points on the opposite ends of the board. Good job by Chris to go over top. So there's 4 points there for Crystal. Sorry, just 3.
That's a situation where you don't really want to take points out of your pocket to throw in 3 points. You don't need to be too aggressive with kind of points in your hand. Crystal got lead back now, which in the last game that they played, I was watching, and Crystal really tried to block.
Yeah. And she's a little short.
They make that board up, you might say, a little less painful if she's able to kind of just escape if she only gives up one with that.
Now she misses there. Amanda's up, misses to the right. Another short one.
Double corn dog.
And Amanda's up and in. And really, we talk about the crowd. You can see it now in this view. Off to the right there, they're really starting to kind of go around. We've almost doubled the crowd size now, I think.
Well, you doubled the crowd size, and if you look in behind you,
I think there's an upstairs viewing. There's an upper level as well.
and again, I would say that it's a very pro Newfoundland crowd here for Amanda. So, we might be getting
Well, I think he's here to charge his phone. It's a long way from Buffalo here for Mr. Speary. Oh, Amanda, sorry. Crystal falls off there. Amanda goes to push in. Crystal has the bag in.
It's a 5-on-4, so Crystal picks up a point.
And that's almost to get that control back. You know, there's some people that want to go for those big points, but it's, you know what, it's
situation that I don't know there's much benefit, because even if she makes it hard, she just drags a lot less risk. But she might try and move everything up closer to the hole and see if she can regain control for her last shot.
Okay. Amanda's up and in. Crystal needs to go in here. She's off the back.
Looking for this one time, but I think the big thing is in this last round is he's the way to get lead back.
Yeah.
Because down 7 points at this point in time now, Rita's just going to be looking for a first bag in the hole and say, let's see if he can go in around and just pick up decent scores around and see if she can pick up 2 points at a time. So there's the most by Crystal there. Amanda was kind of looking for that. 6-on-1.
Oh, tough bag there, just hangs on the back. And Amanda, and I've seen Amanda do that in other games here, just slide in that front without touching anything. Oh. The Crystal's in. 10-6.
A little bit of frustration coming out of Crystal. I think that she's starting to feel a little bit of pressure this crowd. The atmosphere, the hour and a half away.
Yep.
But things aren't quite the same way as the last time we saw her, where she was dealing with 5 or 6 people sitting in those chairs.
Yeah.
Amanda's kind of feeding off this crowd. So every time she throws one in the hole, you kind of get the crowd, yes.
Yeah. Even there, she's got her bag is still in play. It's hanging on that hole there.
Crystal is spot right here on the fact that she's got her blocked out, and Amanda needs to throw a couple more bags. So if Crystal can step back in and kind of bully that and work her way through, she can look at 2 points here pretty quickly.
Yeah. And she's in there. 10-8, gets 2 points back. 15-4.
Yeah. Crystal's gonna find a way to she's gonna have to block. She's gonna take the pushes, kind of bully some back down, see if she can
No. So you can see that, like those cheers are getting louder here now, right? And no matter what earbuds you have in, you're not going to be cutting them out, not cutting those cheers out.
So this is 9-on-8, so Crystal kind of gets louder for she could have been given a 4, and that would have been, at this point in time, 19-6.
Yeah.
And that 19 magic number is basically one miss against your opponent.
Yes.
One more miss against your opponent, start sticking over. You get into 16, 17, you can still miss the bag if you still. But, see what Crystal does, and she's going to continue to block. I think this is probably
Okay, so then you force that miss like Amanda just did. And you got your side of the board open, that lane. there's theirs. 6 on 4, so you get 2 points back. With her first bag, misses with it off to the right. Amanda just her first bag is just. I like to see her first bag in stats. It's almost been every round.
Very often she doesn't miss one where it gives you an easy bunker off the side of the hole or.
Oh.
But I will say, these Titan Man Awards, I've seen them at other tournaments. They're very drippy bags.
Yeah.
If you get them in the hole, they kind of just drip right in. And so that's kind of the game that Amanda's playing. Just keep throwing it down the middle, let the bag do the work down the hole, and see if she can just outscore her opponent. At this point in time, she's doing that with Crystal.
See, I'm guessing here this is going to be rare.
Characteristic first bag miss. So this situation allows Crystal it looked like she tried just to throw a block, see if she can force another miss.
Then you have to look at the nerves that Crystal's having as well, knowing that her opponent has made that miss, and she can take advantage of that. So 8 on 6, but just it's only given up to 2.
One of those situations that Crystal's probably sitting there thinking, in her last 2 times when she was outside arm, she had an opportunity where she probably could be potentially 4 more, right? It would be 17-14. All of a sudden, just
Yeah.
one more bag off for Amanda out of the game, whereas at this point in time she's 17-10. So she's going to have to continue to work. She does need a couple more misses at the end of the game.
Good bag by Amanda there.
Crystal's walk away, so she.
That's great. Tried to collect her own. So we're now sitting 7 on 4. And that's it. That'll go. We'll go to game 2.
So this is essentially turned into a best 2 or 3 between the two of them. This is really their third game they played. Crystal took the first one. And they took the second one. So we'll kind of see. They've gotten back down to this end. Again, this is that situation where if I'm Crystal, I'm trying to figure something out.
Especially with the crowd being as loud as they are, Crystal's on that side. Right? So Crystal's, they're more in Crystal's ear than anything.
Chooses to stay on the side, so she's going to live or die in the championship with outside of the board.
Now we've already seen one double dip here with the seniors.
That was just an unbelievable game to watch. Steve James just absolutely amazing.
Not at all. Win is up and in.
The championship match winners take off here.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is something I rarely get to do. Yeah. It's like you see Crystal even Amanda open that side. There it is.
He's going to force Crystal to now make a tougher shot in her second bag and see if she can get back into the round here. And that's actually a great result because Amanda's now probably going to throw behind. And so Crystal's going to get an opportunity here for a fish and get back into the round here. Kind of bunched up, but she's still okay.
Amanda, if she had that block on the other side, but then let's. 10-8. I think there's where you've seen where Amanda wanted to throw the block, but she threw the block on the wrong side of Crystal's bag.
So I will say we've been talking about the Newfoundland crowd, but it looks like a few more of our Ontario friends are now kind of lingering around. I see a bunch of the Ontario people kind of right there by the box for Crystal.
Yeah.
On both ends, kind of helping her through it.
And you gotta look at the fatigue factor here now. I'm looking at we're almost 40 minutes of Amanda playing here, right? Great bag by Amanda there, push through. Amanda getting a refill in her drink there.
She hasn't left any more than probably an hour since the staging ceremony, so.
Crystal here, her first bag. She's up and in. Amanda will follow.
Great spot for Crystal. So Crystal's going to continue to try and put her pressure. I think that what we saw in the last game was when Crystal was able to put pressure and throw that block and force this, she was able to score her points.
So she's just setting herself up for another 4 here, possibly.
She'll probably pick up another 2 here.
Yep.
Chipping away.
For sure.
I probably would have liked to see Crystal maybe throw a slow side on her last one. That way, if she misses, she's in front of the hole. She slides in, she picks up 4 points. She's in front of the hole, and she's probably going to throw either on the board to give up 4 or throw an airmail. So. It's a great block by Crystal.
Amanda try and go up here. See, now that I've not seen Amanda throw an airmail that much.
She was more so trying to throw harder into the pile by where she was at and trying to because she does have those bags, and when you get them to the hole, they kind of do the work when you get it there. So she just kind of looked like she was trying to push that pile. Well, just get 2 bags. So she just needed to hit it a couple times to try and get it there. Unfortunately, got a bad kick and it was all soft. Falls there, which we hadn't seen much of. That first time in, so.
That's the second that I've seen. There's been a couple times there. Crystal did it the last time they played for the Queen's game, I believe it was. That Crystal had a bag where it didn't leave her hand. It stayed in her hand, and it probably went a good 20, 25 feet in the air here. it still landed on the board, but it was just it got that when your hand gets sticky with the bag, and it just has that awkward look, in the air.
I just heard both players say that I'm really sweating.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot hotter in here.
Well, again, you get so now we went from maybe a row and a half deep when Lana and Amanda played to now we're looking at about 4 rows deep watching here. Plus, I'm looking at about maybe 6 rows deep in behind in the lounge. Looks like Amanda's bag is ready to fall in the back there. So it's 10 on 8 there. I don't know, is that a typical Newfoundland thing where Amanda says, was it 3-1 for me?
I think it's just one of those situations where you're kind of thrown blind. So many bags around the hole, and you don't really know what the score was.
Amanda's up and in. Great bag by Amanda there to kind of bully Crystal's bag out of the way. Crystal will go around. Amanda really bullies Crystal's bag off the board there. Crystal goes around again. Crystal can go around one more time. She'll stop the bleeding and get one more point. And she just can't. 8 on 7. Again, this is game 2. Crystal has to be double dipped. Amanda won the first game.
One of those situations that if you just kept throwing in the holes, Amanda's bag gonna come back. It's one of those, but it looks like Amanda or Crystal's bag's kind of get pinched at the same time. Definitely.
And nothing fall. There it goes.
So that's an 8 on 4 with Crystal's bag kind of sneaking in there.
I think I've seen about 10 or 12 of those Ontario players that are in that corner all kind of like blow that direction to give it kind of like a win. So 10-7 now for Crystal. Crystal's up and puts a block in the front. Amanda go in behind it.
Situations now you'll see both of these players just lay up, see if they can just move on to the next round. She tried. So she was looking at that bag kind of lingering over there on the side and seeing if she could get off a free point.
Crystal now. She's up and in the hole. Amanda's off the back. I think this could be the chance for Crystal here to really take command of this game.
The cut around and only gives up 4, so kind of keeps it
That could have been really big.
If Crystal was able to kind of throw her block just another inch and a half kind of towards Amanda's lane, I think that, especially, but she was trying to go in and assure herself, I think, 6 points away.
I think so, yeah. Puts the V block up in the front. Amanda just goes into it. I think now it's just who's going to be able to push that pile the hardest. One of Crystal's drops. Amanda takes two. Crystal blocked it up, so Amanda just goes on, she'll get one, and that's she did.
That's one of those situations where I talk with a lot of players where Crystal ended up throwing a block behind her bag, and as soon as that bag was, like, that Amanda made that collect on her side, she really had no shot where she could collect her own bag. Because she double stacked her block, which makes it a really tough collect. And so, in that situation, there's a lot of conversation about the right shot in that situation, and what Crystal probably shouldn't have been playing, but double stacking her own block with your opponent being the last bag in the pile ends up kind of biting you more than it helps you.
Yeah.
Especially playing some of the top players like a Brandon Brown, who's dragging that bag behind and double stack block almost every time.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, and there's a...
So that's a 3-point swing. So Crystal had a slide shot in, two bumpers in the hole for a point, or for 2 points, and ends up throwing one off the board. So
Yeah.
Crystal needs to find a way to score a point to get that lead bag back, because she's been really successful when she threw the block, and she made her block kind of in a Amanda's lane. So
Amanda puts it, I think Crystal can still see the hole there. And she does, and she puts it in.
So Crystal's got a natural cut, I guess, left to right. And so that block for Amanda needs to kind of be more so over in her lane. And it also allows for her to kind of to pick it up. Crystal has an opportunity.
A great shot by Crystal there. And Amanda just doesn't flex hers. Crystal can pick up 2 points, and she goes short to give up the point. I think that's one of those ones where you don't want to throw it long. You just want to get on the board and let that bag do the work getting in, and then you end up throwing it short.
Kind of like the golfer's birdie putt, though, Doug. If you corn dug it, it never ever had a chance. So you got to get it to the board. You got to let the bag kind of do what the bag needs to do. But you got to be on the front of the board. A 10-10 wash in that situation isn't the worst situation.
No.
But the corn dug is kind of like leaving the birdie putt short.
Yeah. Crystal's off the back. Block out the back of the hole. She's in. Amanda's up in a 12. So Crystal's in for an 8.
We're now at a 15-14 game. So Crystal's in a situation where she needs to kind of stop the bleeding here. She needs to kind of pick up a point, get back to even at least, and see if she can reapply the pressure with that first bag block. Amanda's kind of showing that she's kind of getting her slide game back here.
And that's where you've got to try and stay out of your own head. Right? And it's just so hard to do. Amanda's now got that one hang on the back of the hole.
Kind of what we're seeing from these bags, so I'm going to guess that bag's going to end up in the bottom of the bag.
There it goes. Oh man, it just, there's those slick bags. And this is what, pick up of 2, 17-14 now.
Crystal's kind of bleeding here. She kind of shook her head after that one. Getting a little bit frustrated at this point in time, but she needs one round.
Yeah.
You need to throw 4 good bags here, see what you can kind of do to get back in the game.
Amanda's up and hanging on the hole. Crystal misses wide. Amanda's in.
What she kind of did is she brought Amanda's bag back on a collectible spot.
Yes.
An opportunity again here for 2 points.
Amanda's back in. 10 on 8. 19 points already. We're starting to hear the crowd more now. I think this is the first time ever in Canada that we've had a crowd like this.
I haven't seen one. I guess when we had our first open with the pro shootout, it was probably the biggest cornhole crowd that I'd seen.
Probably, yeah.
With the Canada-US pro shootout. But for a women's singles game, on our first day here at this event, what's the crowd's going to be, like I said earlier, what's the crowd's going to be when the Dion Crews are playing in a men's singles final?
Exactly, yeah. Crystal needs this bag to go in or it's over. And it's got it. 10 on 10 wash. And you can see Crystal's got the game face going on now as well too. It's just a stone look.
She's got to work it out for her to kind of tune out this crowd.
There's the miss Amanda needed. And she's in. There's another one. This bag goes in. Crystal needs to go in here. She's in. Lock up in the front. But Crystal still needs this bag to go in. There's crowd or a reaction like this before. This is like, I know, I can see Todd Kazicki over our left shoulder here, all smiles. So this is what we've needed for cornhole, especially a women's division cornhole. So, and you can see, I'll even do the ball guys. You can see this out there. Amanda just finished the ball of the speech. That was left here, but yeah. So I think it's been a great day one of stuff here today.
Absolutely. This is just what we need for cornhole here in Canada. We need this.
Yep.
And this is exciting. And hopefully we are able to continue this episode for this weekend.
Exactly. So we'll be back here tomorrow for the doubles bracket. But until then, Corn Dog here, and maybe Corey will be back tomorrow for some. We'll see.
Hopefully I'm playing.
Well, hopefully he's playing, yes.
Hopefully I'm dealing with this crowd tomorrow.
Okay, until then, we will see everyone later on.